Now, Jerry, while we're stabilizing with Tom, because we need to hear him, Jerry, the role of your parents, let me
I'm
know.
here.
Yes, you've mentioned that your dad knew. How about your mom? Did she know? And walk us through the reaction of your dad when he knew, his initial reaction, what he did before he accepted and supported you.
Okay. My both of them knew.
Okay.
Both of them knew. And my own case is actually peculiar because I'll just use anybody that can read between the line, read between the line. I will not go. I will not be open about it.
Okay, no problem.
A prostitute does not want his child to go into prostitution. And that was the angle of my father for me. He was totally against it. A prostitute does not want his child. Most prostitutes do not want their children
to end up
to go into prostitution.
Yes.
Into prostitution. And reading into between the line from that statement. He was against it. But there was a reason why he was against it.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons. One of
Go
the
ahead.
reasons why I said I'm back now. I don't know
Yes.
if I can talk.
Okay. Go ahead, please, Tom.
That's one of the reasons I was. Nobody wants to leave this thing in the hands of a child. So you always have to understand this. Like, okay, I have to have a fallback. Like, it's normal when you don't want to spend the entirety of your life making other people unhappy. Yeah. So what was that? My mom knowing about. Yeah, I don't think she does, but I feel if she does, she would support.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. But you kept it away from her to the best of your ability.
Yes, just to protect her
from getting heartbroken. Even though she might have to do with it.
Even I might feel she will get heartbroken and she would just be like, okay, fine. Because see, I mean, the thing is more than just this talk. It's deeper.
It's deeper than that. Okay. Let's go on. Let's go on and address some threats. Some threats that you faced, real threats that you faced while into Yahoo. Real threats that you faced while into Yahoo. Let's go into that, Jerry.
Oh, the number one threat I faced while I have tried to avoid the phrase Yahoo all along, and I'm going to consider avoiding it because it's not something that is that needs the fear that I wish I can wipe out of my DNA, if it is possible, out of my history. Why was it? I grew up with my grandparents. I grew up with my grandpa, and to date, I find it difficult to lie. I find it strange. In fact, a psychologist was talking to me yesterday, and one of the things they were telling me is that you need to accept that the world is this particular, even though you continue to have problems. I was brought up in a way. That you don't lie, you don't tell lie. That is one of the first threats I had. Each time I tell a lie, it's almost like the picture of my grandpa who was dead at that time. So he died in 2005.
Wow.
2 years into it. It's almost like his picture just flashes to
every
me.
time you.
And I was like, oh God, I'll feel very, very guilty. It took a while for me to be able to kill, because I had to do that to be able to take years into it. Like I didn't do well. I did well because there was a particular case. There was a particular thing I did for a woman that made BBC in conjunction with Channel 4. They came to Nigeria.
They did what?
An agreement with me, came to the
Okay, you said.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you were loud, but not. Okay, please, you can repeat that. You said there was a trade you did with. Okay.
I said, yeah, I tried to deal with BBC.
Okay.
BBC and Channel 4 then, because there was this particular woman that I dealt with then, and
That you scammed.
the whole thing,
That you
the
scammed.
whole thing became serious issue, and you call it that, that it got so serious
Okay.
that the case made the news, and I was able to avoid arrest and all those things, and they came here. They came to Nigeria. It was one of the riskiest jobs I have ever done, in conjunction with the press. If I mention the guy's name, you know.
No. Don't mention the name.
I will not. They came to kill me here. That's how I got to do it. No, at that time, I was simply very good in that I can hack any database. I can hack, but I have a limit. My conscience has a limit to what I can do. If I see that this person is beginning to struggle, I let them go. Some people, I know some friends of mine who had them to apply for a line of credit, use their house for mortgage, sell their house, do all manner of things.
Wow.
My conscience, my heart bringing never allowed me to go that deep. The major risk I had, my conscience was the major threat
To
I
you.
had.
Wow.
Then I would probably still be in it right now. But
Wow.
that guilt.
Now let me ask you something. Were you ever arrested? Were you ever arrested by the police? Were you ever arrested by the police? Okay.
Yes, the day I was, but yes, the day I was, and that was the day I made up my mind I was going to leave it. It was a funny scenario. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. And back then I don't womanize as well. Although at the stage of my life, I later womanized before I dropped it. Thank God for God, I dropped it later. But I love pepper soup a lot. I love catch pepper soup. So I go to the bar. The only way I relax is go to the bar, take the catfish pepper soup and more. So there was a friend of mine who came around that day, and I he had that I connected that as you said to me. He wanted to implicate me. Yes, I remember that. He wanted to implicate me. He knows that I have a policy. I don't buy alcohol for people.
Okay.
I don't. Till now, I don't. If I give you money to buy alcohol, but if I give you money, I give you money. If you use to buy alcohol, I wash my hand off. It is you who bought it. It sounds funny, but that is the way I am. So I don't do. So this guy came and he was like, I'm buying some bottles of alcohol. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I gave him 5K.
Okay.
And he gave me 5K at the police officer. The police officer now thinks he was killed. The boy killed the back then. And he threw the money at me. So when I was coming from Oregon, I don't know, a friend of mine told him I was in Oregon. So he knew where I was going to come from. The route I was going to pass. He and his boy went there to stay there. So I got there. Immediately saw me. I saw him. I was like, okay, I don't have business with you people. I have business. I walked over to him and he told me point blank that he has no business with me. Somebody who is my friend. Somebody who I spent all the time.
Wow.
He told me he's not my. He doesn't know. He doesn't know me. I was like, wow, seriously, you know me? And they took me. They talked about me. And like I said earlier, prostitute does not want his child going to do prostitution. And I hid it from my younger brother for so many years. And that particular day, my younger brother got to know.
Wow.
And I also became the prostitute that does not want his own younger brother to
to
go into
become.
prostitution.
I get you.
So that day was the beginning of the journey of me leaving it. Although I didn't leave immediately, but something happened to me. I was in a hotel in Benin Republic. I was in a hotel in Benin Republic with a couple of friends of mine, and this friend of mine, who, to the glory of the Almighty God, is now a pastor. He's a very good pastor in one of the biggest churches. Now, I'm so proud to say that now. He's doing very well in the ministry. Now, he was telling me, he came to learn from me, and we were in the hotel, we went to go to know, and he was telling me that, do I know this is not a plan of God for me? That this thing that I'm doing, I should stop it. No, is it not funny that somebody who is coming to learn from me is telling me that
He's the one telling you to stop. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how God works? Okay, hold on. We have. Let's go. Let's take Tom now. He's been standing by for some time. Thank you for joining us again, despite the challenges that you are having with your network. Okay, so I asked the last time before we had that disruption. What were the threats? What were the threats that you saw, you felt while you were into Yahoo? Ever arrested or what? Tell us.
You mentioned just. I think that's having a lot of psychophants around you.
Oh.
Okay. Like people who you don't have real friends.
Wow.
Yeah, it becomes everybody becomes your friend because they have something to get from you.
Wow. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, and the moment you're not that fountain that supplies whatever they want, you understand that you've been living a very lonely world all along. Wow. Like you're living in the drama, in the movie.
Wow.
So I guess that was the worst part. Like just understanding that all of this is noise. Like everything is noise. It's just all noise. Yeah.
Were you ever arrested? Tom?
I'm okay saying this though, but I had to, jump out of the country for it,
wow.
Just to clear the pressure off and came back clean. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, one very funny thing is that I won't say this because a lot of people be like, oh, that guy made 500 million in 8 months. Wow, I want to do this. No, the 500 million. I don't think I took 1 naira out of it.
So what did you?
I was going.
Okay.
I'm not like Jerry.
Okay.
I'm not like Jerry. I still have a lot of my what they call it now bad habits. From there. I think I don't know how to put this now, but it leaves a lot of bad stuff. Like, you learn a work ethic, you learn to work, you learn that sleeping. Like a lot of people feel like people just have fun. No, you don't sleep. Wow. That's why you hear most of these songs like those songs. Like you have to always. It teaches you.
You have to be on your toes.
A lot of stuff
you have to be on your toes. You are racing against time. You need to get something done. You need to scam the next person. You need to get the next victim. Is that what you're saying? So it gets you on your toe, puts you on your toe.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's not just that. It's getting the one person in the first place and trying to keep up that one person in the first place. You realize that you don't even have communications. Jerry was saying something about almost falling in love with the person he was chatting with and stuff like that. And it is not easy getting to that point where it's not that easy.
You have
but it's
to
just
work.
That, I was a party type. Most times all night you were awake and you either go clubbing or go to a bar and stuff like that. or in the morning when you're supposed to be sleeping, you are attending to all your friends having family issues, their family having issues, the friends of their family having issues. You have to deal with that during the day. Then at night again, it's crazy.
Cycle.
So it leaves a lot. Then I don't know how to put it, but like me, that was when I used to smoke from when I was in to university once in a while, but during this period was where it became a part.
Wow.
Do you understand? And these things, I'm not saying, so it just leaves a lot of bad.
In the space of, for instance, for Jerry, in the space of 5 years, you said you could say you got up to 20 million naira. In the case of Tom said, in fact, in the space of 8 months, he was able to actually amass up to 500 million naira. Can you say there was something you achieved with that money that at least you can still look back and see today? Can you say that?
Is that question for me about Tom?
Okay, Jerry, go first, then we'll come back to Tom. It's for the two of you.
Okay. Okay. I achieved everything I achieved with it were not physical, were not mundane things.
Okay.
I never built house from it. Everything I lost, one way or the other, I lost everything.
Wow.
That I gained from it. Immediately I left, I went into a recharge card dealership.
Okay.
Back then, recharge card was the in thing. I put 5 million naira into the business, and my friend was managing the business while I was learning my current trade.
Okay.
The business was within 6 months. I gave some money to my mom to establish some business.
Okay.
The business went down for almost immediately. At the bottom line, I not only lost everything. Okay, I invested in the stock exchange. You know what happened to the stock exchange then?
It crashed.
I took a loan. From cash crabs back then. I took a loan of 5 million naira to run my business. That also crashed. Practically everything crashed. Now, not only that, God ensured that I always tell people that I am the most loved human being God created, because I believe God loves me so much that He creates avenue for me to repay back what I got in a way that I should never have. I myself then became of this same thing we are talking about. I myself became a victim of it.
Wow. Okay.
Does it not sound funny?
It's very, very interesting.
Years later.
Very interesting. Tom?
Years later, like I said earlier on, I did a documentary for BBC in conjunction with Channel 4. It came to Nigeria. BBC, Channel 4 and Associated Press, they came to film during the election. They were doing the first Jonathan election when Jonathan Ribadu versus Jonathan. I can't remember correctly. I remember Ribadu elected then. They first did a documentary. The documentary was actually a hit then because I exposed a lot of things. They made me do a lot of things, hack into databases and all those things to show them
how
vulnerable some so-called on databases. So myself, later I met a woman watched the documentary who happened to be a victim herself. And today, me and the woman, in fact, called me yesterday. Yesterday, wow. She manages her account. God made me go back because she herself was there. She lost everything.
Wow! So you paid her some money back. Like you paid her some money back. Is that what you were saying? You paid her back?
No, I did not pay her back in that sense. Okay. I paid her back in the sense that my business, my current business was dying, and I needed somebody to cover registration for me. So she took me. The coincidence here is that her son She worked in Nigeria here. She's a wife, she's German. She
Okay,
worked at
you are revealing too much, as much as
church.
possible. You are revealing too much. Let's leave vivid descriptions out of this.
Nobody can know. Okay, let me leave that discussion, those discussions out of it.
It's better.
So she used to work in Nigeria, she used to be in Nigeria, she used to be married to a Nigerian herself. And coincidentally, I and her late son have the same date of birth.
Okay.
The same month, the same year. So the connection was there right from the beginning. So I always have this compassion for her. And because her life has been destroyed, obviously. Her life has been totally destroyed.
Wow.
So, and I was beginning to do business after she did registration for me in the UK. And I was paying her bills.
Okay, so at least
Last year, myself and my wife calculated how much I have paid to her to help her clear her debt. I was shocked.
So in a way,
in 5 less.
in a way, in a way, it was as if she was some form of restitution for you, even though you couldn't, you can't pay back the ones that. Okay, all right. So let's go to Tom.
An unintentional restitution.
Okay, let's go to Tom. Let's go to Tom. Tom, looking back, I know you mentioned that by the time you had to actually flee, so that at least the air will cool, you couldn't even take anything out of the account. So what happened to the account eventually? Was it frozen? What happened? Tell us. What can you look back to and say I gained from Yahoo?